rounds. Press start to begin.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. We're back with more Spyro Reignited Trilogy with Rainwizard 767.
Yeah.
If this isn't it, next time will be the final episode of Spyro Reignited Trilogy as far as the main story goes. We have 2 levels left.
Took us long enough.
Yeah, fucking right. Well, at least we didn't take as long as we did Red Dead? This took less time than Red Dead did.
Yeah.
Red Dead took from May to the following December. This was November to June. That's shorter. It still feels long, but still shorter. Plus Kingdom Hearts 3 got in the way, but that's over now. Anyway, we have 2 levels left. We have the Haunted Tomb and the Dino Mines. I'm saving Dino Mines for last because 1, that's one of my favorite levels, and 2, I think that is the last level. Is it pun time?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
I think we're only gonna have 1 or 2 more, and then we're done. Or actually, we still have our bonus episodes to go, so maybe we should have some prepared for those too.
Whoa! Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. So what's the difference between a politician and a flying pig?
I feel like I've heard this one before, but I also feel like I haven't.
The F.
Sorry, what was the answer?
The F.
So this is different. Oh, it took me a second. No, I haven't heard that one before. That's good.
Alright, and for today's meme... Now this one's a good topic starter too.
Okay.
So, this post says, deodorants were created to solve a fake problem and thrived thanks to the patriarchy. And the article is, all natural deodorants are a scam, but honestly antiperspirants are a scam too. And then someone replied,
come to an anime convention and you'll delete this.
And you will delete this.
The fucking truth, though?
like, for real. Well, so you already know what that meme is, so I gotta do another one then.
Well, because I shared it this morning, or last night.
So, let's see, hang on. Son of a bitch, these fucking memes that are popping up, where it's, you know, usually 1 or 2 people doing normal shit in the picture. It says a normal conversation, and then it shows someone jumping in like yeet into the picture. So it says it's SpongeBob and Patrick playing the that treasure map game that they played in that one episode.
Yeah.
And Mr. Krabs dives in when he hears about gold.
Yeah.
So it says, so on SpongeBob and Patrick it says a normal conversation, and then Mr. Krabs flying in it says, Deadpool can literally cut his dick off and throw it at people and say suck it because it will grow back anyways. I mean, son of a bitch!
I never thought about it that way, but yes.
Like, I mean, it makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Oh, and I have to share this one because I shared it with you, so, I think yesterday. There's a plaza, a shopping plaza, I don't know where, but I need to find it, that says Come Park Plaza. And in that plaza is Dick's Sporting Goods, Hooters, Doggy Style Pet Grooming, Beaver Liquors, Master Bait and Tackle, a Come and Go, and Wang's Chinese Buffet, and there's a sign for parking in rear.
I think I know what that is. I think I know what that is. In Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
And the Snapchat tag says, and then there's this. And it's just like, Now you've seen it all.
If that's not an Intercourse, Pennsylvania, I'm gonna be very upset.
It's in either an Intercourse, Pennsylvania, or Paradise, Pennsylvania.
Or that one town in that Eastern European country that's got a weird pronunciation, but phonetically it's spelled fucking.
Yeah. Or that one town it's pronounced sandwich, and someone was like, "Oh, please, don't even get me started." And the town is named Cumming, and it's spelled like it's spelled.
Oh God.
The Cumming Police. And of course, the meme that's starting to trend a little bit. It hasn't really took off yet because it's only a couple days old. But it's Bernie Sanders sitting down behind a mic with soundproofing on the back wall, and everybody's like, Bernie Sanders is about to become a Twitch streamer.
Well, yeah, because he actually did start a Twitch page.
Oh, really? I thought that was just a joke.
No, he actually he has a Twitch page. For real.
Fuck. I gotta follow.
Yeah, same.
And then someone tweeted with Minecraft digging with Bernie in like the little camera capture. And it says, "Oh God, oh fuck, Bernie, no, stop it." And someone tweeted, "He's finding diamonds to pay off our student loans." From Minecraft. I enjoyed that, like that. Okay,
I saw that same one where it said, "No, Bernie, no, don't do it." He's in the exact same point in that one game that PewDiePie was playing right before he said the N-word. I'm like, oh no, you didn't. I forget what game it was. I don't know if it was PUBG, but it was. Because I remember that story because I watched that clip and I was like, oh, they're making fun of that. What he quote unquote called heated gaming moment, which normal people call him being racist.
Honestly, if you support PewDiePie, no offense,
hey, it's my girlfriend.
You have no life. Like,
his content's fucking mediocre, and he platforms alt-right Nazis.
He sold out. Okay, he sold out. All right, like I remember watching his playthrough of Corpse Party. That was probably PewDiePie at his best. Why?
I never liked the guy.
I
always thought he was fucking annoying, but now he's just an asshole.
Well, no, like it was funny because Corpse Party was that PSP game that was really ultra fucked up. I mean, it was bad.
I mean, with a name like Corpse Party.
And again, it was a PSP anime game. And,
okay, there you go. That makes sense now.
And
say no more.
Like I heard of it and I'm like, huh. And then once I saw PewDiePie run through it, that was the first I ever heard of that game. And then once I heard about it, I was like, oh my god, like this is real, like this got real. And it was just like, yeah, PewDiePie, I feel your pain on that because I'm watching it and it's like, what is happening here? So it was that fucked up. So, but again, that was back before all the bullshit like he has now, and I
don't even know what he does anymore other than make mediocre bullshit and platform Nazis.
I don't even know. Like,
and you know what?
Again,
even more important, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either. So that's why it's just like, yeah, you know,
if I don't pay attention to him, I don't know he's there.
Yeah, basically. And the less you talk about him, the better. You know, it's just like, because when people ask you, oh, do you know about PewDiePie? And it's like, who? Because that's the best form of revenge, I think. You know,
yeah, well, I'm kidding. I know who he is. He's a mediocre piece of garbage.
Other than if something does need to be brought to attention, if there's something about a person that does need to be brought to attention, then yes, you better take to their fucking rooftops. But like, if they're mediocre to the point where it's just like, who the fuck are they? Then it's just like, yeah, that's basically the best form of revenge, I think. You know, it's just like, yeah, who are they? Because if you don't talk about them and they're not really, and they need that, they need to thrive off of that, then yeah, like you basically won. Or well, not really basically won, but you get my point.
You're just better off not thinking about them.
You're better off not thinking about them or talking about them if they don't need to be talked about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless they're like harming people and they're still getting money.
Right,
like,
right. That was the point I was getting at. Unless
like,
there is harm coming to someone where they're benefiting financially, then yeah, you better fucking take to the rooftops of the mountains or whatever. But if they're just benefiting financially and their content is shit because they just sold out and they're just mediocre overall, then yeah, don't even talk about them.
Yeah,
Fuck
like it still disgusts me that a lot of major media outlets are like advertising Chris Brown, and I make it a point every time I see it. I'm like, he beat the fuck out of Rihanna. What the hell are you doing?
Again, it's because they need, and again, unfortunately, that's what the media has become. I hate to say it. I mean, I can see where you know, shit is being, you know, talked about and this and that, and it's just like, yeah, no surprise. I figured as much. Like, it doesn't surprise me anymore.
Yeah, you'd think in
like,
the era of the Me Too movement they'd get rid of the shithead, but I think they're waiting for him to do something again, which he probably will.
Oh, don't worry. But don't worry, we do have a saving grace on the internet right now.
And what's that?
Keanu Reeves.
You're breathtaking.
Yes. I'm sorry, but that man is just...
That is the only thing good that came out of the Xbox conference.
You're breathtaking.
Really, though, that Xbox conference,
that...
what a downfall from the first one. Oh, hey, Red Dead Dinosaurs. I liked this level a lot, and they made it better.
I guess.
Oh, they got the dynamite guys, yay.
But, yeah, so I'm happy that, you know, at least we got Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, remember when everyone used to make fun of Keanu Reeves and say he was a shitty actor?
And yet here, he is a very nice man.
Yeah, like...
He's a nice man. He lives a normal life like the rest of us, and he's so generous. He gives back in so many good ways. The fact that he took, I think they said that the creators of Cyberpunk 2077, they were giving him a free copy or something, and I think he said, yeah, just donate it to charity.
Wow.
Like, like for real, he's just that kind of guy. Like, he's been through so many hardships in his life, and he still stays humble.
Yeah, he's been through many hardships, like the Matrix sequels.
The fact that he donated all of his earnings from the Matrix to leukemia research because of his sister. I mean, that's very noble. That's a good person. Like that, like I don't even that I was just blown away. Like, you know, and the fact that, like, I don't even think he's just a shit. I don't think he's a shitty actor at all. Like, look at John Wick, for Christ's sake.
No, I mean, like, there was a period where he was in bad movies, like, and
well,
they were just
but that happens to every professional now and then.
Yeah, you
like you're going
name
to have
any of your
string.
favorite actors, and you can immediately name a shitty movie they were in.
Right, like, I mean, look at Nicolas Cage, for God's sake. Like,
oh my God, Nicolas Cage's career is filled with shit he's in.
But he's had movies that had some golden moments in them. You know, like, there were some, but again, it's still, Nicolas Cage still kept doing what he was doing, even with the shitty movies. But, like, people still talk about him, you know, because he's got such an iconic voice, he's got such an iconic, you know, personality when it comes to movies. You know, like to certain certain characters he plays.
And he was in a movie I believe you just watched today.
Yeah, I watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
How did you like it, by the way? I fucking love that movie.
I liked it. I liked it. It was a new twist, and the animation was perfect. I mean,
it 100% deserved the Oscar.
Beautiful. Yeah, that was beautiful. Especially because, with the way superhero movies are right now, because obviously Endgame's legacy, or the Avengers' legacy is, speaks for itself. But, it's a good take on the Spider-Man, universe. So,
and a great new take for 3D animation, because there isn't a movie out there that looks like that.
Right. So it was a new take on it, and I liked it. I mean, all that hype behind it. It was definitely worth it for sure.
Yep. Sometimes the hype is real. That's just the one
thing. Yeah, there's sometimes when movies get too much hype that's not necessary at all, and there's times where it does get the hype where it's just like, we've been waiting for this. Yeah, this is all that it's cracked up to be. Let's do this, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm just flubbing this level real hard.
But yeah, so I enjoyed it for sure, and I really don't think there needs to be anything else done to that movie. I mean, unless they can figure out a way to come up with a sequel or something, I don't know.
Oh,
but
I think they made enough money for a sequel.
Well, even then, it's just like, I was kind of like looking at it, and I'm like, well, how do you go about this then? Like, it's kind of like, it's like, oh, we brought a majority of the, Spider-Man characters from different universes, etc., and it was just like, okay, well, I mean, yeah, I could probably see something happening with Miles and Gwen, maybe where, like, oh, the Super Collider, or someone recreates it in one of the other universes, and, like, oh, brings Miles to their universe, to that Spider-Man's universe,
they did say that if it made enough money at the box office, the next Spider-Man they want to introduce is the one from the Japanese tokusatsu show, and Twitter went fucking ballistic. Like, yes, go see this movie 1,000,000 times so that can happen. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one live-action Japanese show of Spider-Man where he has a giant fighting robot.
Yeah. Well,
or does everyone call him Supaida Man? I want that. I want that so hard.
And then I go back to thinking about, it doesn't matter if it's subbed or dubbed, y'all just a bunch of weebs.
Oh, you saw the after credit scene in the Spider-Verse, right?
No.
Oh my god. You should go back and watch the end credit scene. Because one, you were saying, oh, where can they take it from here? One, it answers it. Two, the after credit scene is hilarious.
But I liked it.
You'll enjoy it.
I liked it, and like, especially for the animation style and the fact that, like, I didn't care if I laughed or not. I really didn't care. Like, it was just that good story-wise.
Yeah, it was just like, it was a moving painting, basically.
And the fact that it got it. Excuse me. The fact that it jumped in Jehoshaphat.
That's how you spell that.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Don't move. Because now that I'm watching this through ShareFly, I'm definitely taking a picture of this. I have to. I need to.
Well, I can also take a picture of it.
Because you know who was iconic for saying that through our childhood growing up.
Fucking who did say that?
The grandpa in Rugrats.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jump in Jehoshaphat!
I want to know what the hell Jehoshaphat is. All right, I hope you took.
I don't
I hope
know,
you took
but
a
it
picture.
actually is something. I did take my picture. I don't know. I honestly, it's obviously an old-timey type of saying, I guess. Kind of like Suffered Succotash, because that was Sylvester the Cat's, like, you know, icon, and that was from like the 30s.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. If anybody wants to do a little research and find out where some of these old-timey sayings have come from, like Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, or, you know, or Suffering Succotash, and what they mean, let us know down in the comments below.
Jehoshaphat was a biblical figure.
Okay, so
He was the king. He was the king of Judah.
Okay.
So it's a biblical thing. All right.
Yeah, it makes sense for old-timey. So
I thought it was a thing, but no, it's some guy's name. All right. So next time on the Super Bonus Round, y'all ready for the finale? I'm making this an episode because I have a feeling this episode's gonna be hard as fuck. Because the sorceress is kind of a joke. What am I saying? She's actually kind of hard. Because she's actually kind of bullshit. So thank you guys so much for watching. And next time, we'll see you guys for the last story episode of Spyro. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
even Spyro turned around and gave us a little.
He was like,
you
"Get
know,
the fuck
idea,
on
like,
with it
let's
already."
get going.
All right, see you guys.